them.
Fine, if that's what you want. I lost, so I don't get to call the shots. And I guess Pyro 1 would rather be with someone who actually cares about it.
Cheer up, Hania. I'm sure you mean a lot to Pyro 1. So, you weren't being fooled by Cautilia. It was you using him! This whole time you were just another lousy Fatui! Now Paimon's mad! So much for warning you about Cautilia! Boglehead, get him!
Oh, look at you! I've got chills down my spine.
For grave crimes and Cautilia for academic misconduct. The General Mahamatra has been watching Cautilia closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs today, so he couldn't find the time to apprehend the offenders himself. Thankfully, with all the evidence you gathered, we were able to swiftly bring this case to a conclusion. The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So Sino has been keeping an eye on this competition too! He and his people must have been secretly investigating at the same time we were! Lucky we had some backup!
We'll leave the rest to you.
Alright, we'll take the suspects away now. The area will be unattended while we're gone, but with you here, I can put my mind at ease.
You might think this is over, but mark my words, you haven't seen the last of me. Oh, Master Dottore!
Blast off again, buddy.
Loser! Have fun in prison, you Fatui lowlife! Wait, Sino mentioned that he used our evidence, so is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep managing to find their way to me. After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested...
These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Cautilia's place. From now on, everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained, I'm sure they are more than up to the task.
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all...
Huh? We didn't get to say anything! Miko, why did you have to steal our thunder?
If by that you mean thank you, Miko, then you're welcome. Hania needed a little pep talk to perk her up so that she would join us in taking a stand against Elhingen. How else was I supposed to motivate her?
You don't have to say anymore. I was too close-minded. I know that now. I kept telling myself the same things, lying to myself until I became numb. But now I've seen the truth with my own eyes. Even without the wisdom orb, Pyro 1 willingly followed my instruction. It trusted me all along. I hold my hands up. I was wrong. You're well within your rights to criticize me, and I accept whatever punishment you deem appropriate.
Punishment? What do you take us for? Sure, you said some pretty scary things, and you were way too strict with Pyro 1, but clearly you've already learned your lesson. Wait, actually, having said that, Paimon has an idea! Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell everyone else what we came up with. Ahem. Ooh, this is Paimon's first time speaking to so many people from a stage
I'm not
like
near my
this.
phone to check.
Paimon's getting butterflies. Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. The responsibility for continuing to hold this tournament in the future now lies in our hands. Now, they may have thrown the organizer and the sponsor in jail, but you guys promised.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Woo-woo!
That's a good call.
However, unfortunately, the wisdom orbs currently have a harmful effect on their surrounding environment, so they pose a risk to people's health. This means that we won't be able to keep our fungi friends around for the long term. So, for the sake of everyone's well-being, over the coming days, we recommend that everyone entrust their fungi into the care of the best darn beast tamer in town, Hania! But you won't be away from them for too long. While Hania takes care of your fungi, we'll be talking to the academia with the goal of trying to resolve the current issues with the wisdom orb as soon as possible. And of course, this tournament was so much fun. It'd be a real shame if it was a one-off affair. I'm unsure you've got a big appetite for more fungi fun and games. So once the technical issues are all sorted out, and we're all reunited with our fungi friends, let's battle it out all over again!
Oh, so that's my punishment.
Think of it more as a reward for being the runner-up.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Hania. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly?
Where the fuck did Tori Rory just go? Tori Rory is standing on the air. He's dancing in the air.
I'm gonna miss
that's...
you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy.
Wait, we're giving all of the shroom buddies to Hania?
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune.
Yeah, we don't get to
can I
keep
say?
Mongo Head.
You're a fascinating bunch.
Come on, Hania. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't worry. I get it. As a beast tamer, I accept your proposal. I will do my utmost to care for these fungi and treat them like the treasured companions that they are to their masters.
Now those sound like the words of an awesome person called Hania that Paimon wants to be friends with. Just wish he'd shown us this Hania sooner. Anyway, let's spend some final quality time with our shroom buddies. Then we'll all meet up in Port Ormos.
It's time to say farewell to the shroom buddies. I gotta say goodbye to them forever. Wait until 2 days later. Bro, I ain't got time for this. Hold on. Tomorrow's gonna be you sitting there playing your Pokemon, and me and Orange are gonna be sitting there playing the World War Z. So I'll just be sitting there talking normally, telling Orange about the game, and then Orange
I'll be
will be
naming
sitting
Pokemon
there.
Bench.
Yeah, Orange will be sitting there screaming like a bitch as he gets charged by something. Most likely the giant horde of zombies. And then you'll be sitting there being like, "Oh, what's that Pokemon?"
Who's that Pokemon?
It's the shiny Machunk.
Traveler, Bongohead, it's time for us to meet up with everyone at Port Ormos.
We gotta
Let's go
ship
see Layla
Bongo
first,
head off.
Then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi over to Hania.
Gotta say goodbye to Bongo.
Traveler, Paimon, Bongohead, over here.
Hey, Layla, have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun these past few days?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away, and I got to see the stars from a different perspective. Oh, I even managed to make some progress with my paper. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I used a flower or something, it got in the air and gave me a coughing fit. But after all that, I still haven't figured out what Twirly Whirly likes. It would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi. I should mention that in my letter and get someone to ask a senior Immorta scholar.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life. You really go the extra mile for your shroom buddies.
I think I might have overexerted myself, though. I'm flagging hard. Let's go see Miss Yai before I crash.
Man, Layla is just about to pass out in the middle of the street. I wish this music would calm the fuck down. You run out of your stamina, you then drown in the water.
You're earlier than I expected.
There was a moment in the event where you got to play as like a bunch of characters, just a bunch of trial characters in co-op. Everyone was able to play as Ayaka, and we were all like running across the water. Bro, I ran out of stamina, and I died, but here's the thing. I was still slightly on a platform, so Ayaka didn't do the drowning animation in the water. She just did the dying animation for no reason.
Bruh.
Like, she was safe, and then she just died.
Bruh.
Like, I'm the only person who died in there.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you never got to properly enjoy your vacation here.
Oh, my needs for
Yo,
music
15
are
points if I
more
fight
than
all three
Thanks to your help,
Pokemon
however,
gods
inspiration
of human
has worked
emotions,
perfectly.
and
Not only did we gain
knowledge,
invaluable
and
experience in the
willpower?
tournament, we also had all the excitement of
Let's
exposing
go!
a criminal conspiracy.
If I just fight the Pokemon God of
Yes,
Intellect,
I think I might
Wisdom,
ask Ahsoka to ditch her original
Yeah.
characters and just make you
so
the protagonist in her
emotion,
next
intellect,
novel.
and willpower. We got this.
True.
It's only fighting three
That
gods
makes
at once
sense Now, you
That's
got
easy.
so many hints, but it went over Paimon's head at the
that have
time.
been known to be able to overpower the gods of space and time
I suppose I'll hang it right away, though. Why
It'll be
wait
fine.
for things
in order to
escalate
keep them
when
in
they're
fucking
there?
check.
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal
Nothing's
kind.
wrong with that.
I
Shadow
wanted
Ball.
to see how you'd react in a situation like this, and you did not disappoint. I thought that the story between you and the fungi would follow a master-servant paradigm, but you offered something even better. Companionship, based on mutual understanding.
Yes, that is literally the basis of Pokemon, Miko. We get it.
From a certain point of view, it seems fitting that Elhingen, the one person who could barely keep the word master from his lips, met his downfall at your hand. Of course, Considering what he's capable
I just
of,
one-shot
I'm
each
sure
of those
he'll have his
gods.
ways of continuing to put up a fight.
Paimon's getting confused again. In the future, we should take notes when Miko's talking and carefully look over them later.
Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hands. Remember to take good care of
Primordial
it.
Chaos!
I hope you really give
For
this a good
20
shot, you
points?
and Hania.
Yo!
The future
What
of
could
this
go
highly
wrong? We're just
entertaining
fighting Dialga
tournament
again.
depends on the
Oh
decisions
god.
you make from now on.
Definitely hoping for Palkia.
Why is Hanaya so far away? God damn it. I'm gonna fucking pop my head off. I need to make sure I don't lay around all day tomorrow because I want to make sure I don't have anything to edit after. Well, I'm not gonna get a chance to edit anything tomorrow if I get on early, because if Orange is on, we're gonna be playing game all damn day.
Okay, bro, my starter just hit the fucking God of Time with the fucking JoJo moves.
He hit him with
Literally,
a
God of
stand?
Time, fucking Roars of Time, and somehow my starter fucking dodges it.
Damn, bro. He really just said no.
Literally just dodged time. What the fuck?
Oh,
I still can't believe
right on time.
I still can't believe that JoJo is where the fucking that meme is, you know, where like something bad's about to happen, they say something like next time or something, or to be continued.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that's where that came from.
I've
Wait.
collected all the other contestants' wisdom orbs and
What do you
found a
mean,
suitable
next
place
time?
for our fungi friends
It's
to
like
live.
the
I'll
whole
make
meme
absolutely
where
sure the surrounding
whole
environment is
meme
not affected.
where something bad is about to happen, they pause it, play a little song, and they turn the screen to a sepia tone, and they're like saying, like, to be continued or something.
You mean Steinfeld?
Is that, wait, hold on. How did I get so confused about? I've never seen it from there, so I could be fucking crazily confused.
Because that's how Steinfeld ends all of their episodes. Is how the meme.
What? Where the fuck? Man, where the fuck did I ever hear that?
like people like to meme JoJo with that meme a lot.
Okay, probably because people meme to a JoJo so much is where I think it came from.
Yeah, because that's the Steinfeld theme song that plays in the background. With
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay, so I am just massively dumb.
Say hello to everyone,
Don't worry,
Kindlejoy.
both of us is fine. Why am I fighting an infinite?
What, she renamed Pyro 1 to Kindlejoy. What?
That's Pyro 1's new name.
Kindlejoys?
When I saw how well
Oh, I'm getting hit with a raging fury!
a sense of joy welled up inside me. If I just let
Okay,
go
wait,
of my
hold on, this is
preconceived
actually
notions
really good.
about
He's
fungi
fixating
and
on
allowed
using
myself to truly
Raging
feel that moment.
Fury?
Maybe I could have felt like that all this time.
I'm so glad Hania has finally worked things out.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this point,
Congratulations, Hanea. And congratulations to you too, Kindlejoy.
I will commit to giving these gentle creatures the highest standard of care I can provide. Please, rest assured that your fungi friends will be safe with me.
I guess it's time for us to say goodbye. Go on, Twirly Whirly. Be a good fungus now, and do everything that Hania says.
but Zara, Mika will be back to visit when the next Beast Tamers tournament comes around. High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's, and is really looking forward to seeing you again next time.
We'll meet again, Bongo Head. That's a promise.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi can live in harmony will come quickly. I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good news.
There they all go. All of our friends. This is where we play the anime opening song, right? The Shroom buddies are gone. Well, that was actually a very good event. That was a fucking really unique event. So...
Nice.
I enjoyed every bit of it, but I have no idea why I had to complete the Archon quest completely for this.
Yeah, I don't know.
They talk about one character who is actually only one character that is very important for that. But he doesn't even show up. He's just talked about. That's it. That's it. And we talked about the guy in an Archon quest before this.
Yeah, I don't know.
That kind of really irritates me, but whatever. The Archon quest is done and out of the way. This is now done and out of the way. At least it's in the same timeline that it should be. And the only thing I need to do now is wait till next week to do the second version of Outside the Canvas, Inside the Lens.
Nice.
I might as well just get this done before, anything else. I want to go back to Inizuma. How could this happen to me? What's wrong? Traveler, don't even mention the novel. Those researchers working on the Genius Invocation TCG are barely holding it together. According to a researcher I know quite well, the team encountered all kinds of problems that could only be described as baffling. For example, a Havarata researcher suddenly asked a question one day. He said that if the event descriptions on the cards are too long, it might discourage people who aren't used to reading long blocks of text from playing the game. Researchers are used to reading long chunks of text and aren't affected by this issue, but the long descriptions could very well turn potential players away. So he suggested cutting the amount of text on some of the cards in half to make them easier to read. Is that really necessary? It's not a problem to me, but the researchers are still working hard on this issue. After all, it's about the player's experience, and the fewer problems, the better. Anyway, there's an even bigger problem. They promised to help me find models for my novel, but something went wrong with that too. Remember I told you earlier about a researcher who said they introduced me to Tainari and Sino, and asked them to be the inspirations for my novel? But they're so busy I don't think I can count on them for a while. What will you do? The researcher who received me was not able to help with this, but he gave me an idea. He said Sino sometimes go to Puppa's cafe to play cards. If I want, I can try my luck there first, or maybe they'll help me get in touch when they're free. And what are your thoughts? By the time they're free, I'll have finished writing the novel. I guess I'll go myself and see if I can find Sino. But if I'm lucky enough to meet Sino at the cafe, how should I even introduce myself to him? My dilemma. I know Sino pretty well. Really? That's amazing, but how did you... you know what? I'm not gonna pry further. What are we waiting for then? Let's head to the cafe right now. Hope we'll be able to catch Sino. Okay. Hopefully I don't accidentally start up Nahita's questline by trying to go over here. Because I did actually unlock that. As long as I just don't go down toward Catherine, I should be fine. That'll actually be a big problem if there is a single commission down there. Because I'm not doing Nahita's questline tonight. I got some things I need to edit. I'm just finishing this questline off. This side quest. And I don't think I'll be able to record anything over the weekend because, well, Orange will be on and I'll be playing stuff with him. Shh! Isn't that Sino? Look at... This has no rhyme or reason. Just trust my instincts on the market. But now's not a good time to explain. Trevor, please ask Sino to be the model for my novel. I'm counting on you. This combination of cards isn't so bad. But they're not strong enough to deal with quick attacks. What are you up to, Sino? Well, I didn't expect to see you here. I'm in the middle of trying to build a Genius Invocation deck with a relatively slow attack speed. I'm hoping the deck would allow the player to obtain an abundance of resources and plenty of powerful cards. But to be honest, it's hard to build a deck like that. Currently in the Genius Invocation TCG community, some players prefer to use cards with fast attack speeds. At the beginning of the game, they play a large number of cards in one go in order to swiftly defeat their opponent. I'm no fan of this tactic. I prefer to continuously accumulate resources in different ways, seizing every possible opportunity, building up my advantage, and eventually securing the victory. Yes, it's wonderful! You're just like the main character in my novel. Sorry, I'm... this is the author of King of Invocations. Hello, General Mahamatra. I don't suppose you've heard of me? I've read your novel. It's very good. I'm truly honored. In the novel, every time the protagonist is at a disadvantage, he always manages to get a card that wasn't in his deck through various means, then defeats his opponent. This left a lasting impression on me. Is this fucking Yu-Gi-Oh? I understand that writing novels require taking a creative license, but this way of winning is a departure from the fundamental mechanics of Genius Invocation TCG. How about that? Well, although I do play Genius Invocation TCG a lot, I'm not very good at it. And, well, if you write about the duels with a competitive mindset, it wouldn't make for an interesting story. Is that so? Well, as luck would have it, I'm just built 2 decks of cards, so we can play a few rounds of Genius Invocation TCG here. Maybe you'll find some inspiration. And now they're about to play cards. Playing with you? I'd love to, but the truth is, about this guy's request. You're asking me to model for the illustration in King of Invocations? And that's certainly not a problem. Great! Traveler, help me take some pictures. Just don't even get him in the picture. This has been a big help. I'm sure Asagiri will make an excellent illustration. Thank you very much, Sino. I'll be sure to send you a copy of the novel as soon as I have published it. Sino? The 2 decks you're holding are... Didn't you promise to play a few games of Genius Invocation with me earlier? I'm not very good at it, so, Traveler, you're definitely better at this than me. You're better at this. And the matter is settled. Here, take this quick attack deck. I'm going to use this relatively slower deck to see if I can deal with your attacks. I'll do my best, Sino. Well... Oh, they're actually just chilling in here. Sino, your playstyle is slow and deliberate. It's just an intuitive strategy. Well, alright, that side quest is over with then.